If you've checked out my page a little bit, you know me, 26-year-old girl living in Chicago. When I moved here, I did not know anybody. And there are so many ways to navigate a new city when you don't know anyone. And I'm gonna give you some tips on how you can make some friends as an adult in a new place. Hi everyone, I'm Bertina, and today we are talking about how to make friends in a new city. I would say number one is don't be afraid to go out alone. Like, you don't know anybody. None of these people know you. You have nothing to lose. Go out by yourself. Go to the club, go to a coffee shop, go find a hobby, go to the gym, like, go do something. And while you're there, like, go regularly, see who you're meeting, seeing who's around. Go talk to people. For me, I ended up meeting friends at the club, like, which is so, like, it sounds like I'm very outside, which I am, but meet people at the club. Like, you see a girl, y'all both getting a drink, or y'all both in the same, like, promoter section or whatever. Say hey. Like, a lot of girls feel like you gotta be combative. Most women aren't actually combative. Like, only weirdo girls are. Most women are actually very friendly, especially on the go. So just say hi. Like, say what's up, how do you know so-and-so, what are you doing here, nah, this is me, I'm new here. Like, don't be afraid to just introduce yourself to women. And use your discernment. Like, you know if the vibe you're getting from someone is someone who's cool or if they're about to be a little weird. Like, really use your discernment when you're introducing yourself to strangers. Use your network. On Instagram, I had known of people who lived in Chicago, and then I also ended up meeting someone while I was on a trip one day, and they told me they lived in Chicago. So I had reached out to them, and I was like, hey, you know, I'm moving here, new here. Would you like to hang out? Would you like to check in? Or, you know, even if these are people I've actually never hung out with before, or I only hung out with them like once or twice, I still message them. You don't lose anything by reaching out to someone. Like, honestly, out of the people I reached out to, most of them ended up responding to me. Some of them, we ended up even making plans and hanging out. Some of them I still hang out with to this day. So it's like, you might not know that person that well, but use your social media. Like, reach out to the people that you think might be in that city, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, whatever it is. If you have a connection with somebody, go ahead and use that and reach out to them. They might end up, you know, helping you out. And one of the people that I ended up reaching out to invited me to a little gathering, and I ended up meeting way more people at that event. And, you know, going out, if I didn't step out of my comfort zone and reach out, I probably wouldn't have a lot of the friends I have today. I probably wouldn't have as good as a connection with that person as I do now. Like, so reach out to people, even if you don't know them that well, even if you haven't hung out before. You live in the same city, they're probably also looking for peers too. You never know. So go ahead, take that risk and DM them. Make plans. Like, don't be afraid to use your social media to make friends. The last one is use the apps. Apps get such a bad reputation for, like, meeting weirdos. Nothing comes out of it. La-di-da, oh well. Everyone, you won't always have a good experience. It doesn't matter what you do in life, you will not always have a good experience. But at least you tried, you know? So I ended up using Bumble BFF to meet, I think I met 2 people that I talked to today. One of them that I'm super close with. Like, we ended up even going on my birthday trip together. Like, I ended up meeting this girl through Bumble BFF. We ended up messaging, then we ended up following each other on Instagram. We made plans, and we ended up hanging out that whole weekend. We had just met each other. Like, these apps are pretty good, especially in bigger cities. A lot of my friends have met other friends through Bumble BFF and through other friendship apps like that. So don't be afraid to create a profile. Like, friend dating is real. It works. It might not end up in every perfect scenario, but who knows? You might meet someone who also is looking for friends, and you guys might really hit it off. So don't be afraid to try the friend dating apps or the friending apps like Bumble BFF. So those are the things I did to build community and create friendships in a new city. Go make some friends. Don't be afraid to move to that new city, babes. I promise you, it's not as stressful as it seems. You got this. Bye.